Hey everybody, today I'm going to demonstrate an AI agent that is going to be is whenever a person goes onto our website and they want to ask a question that is based on company documents that I have for my fake DE real estate company. This RAG agent is going to retrieve the information from our database that all of our documents are stored in, and then it's going to use that question to help them dissect their correct answer and then display that back on our website. So essentially, this is just like again almost like a ChatGPT model, but instead of having our database or where we're grabbing our information from be completely from everything that's in the training model's data, it's only going to be using data that we give it. So first, I'm just going to go over and I'm going to show you guys what the website looks like. So DE Fake Real Estate. So just demoing how this will work. Someone might come in here and they might ask it, so what is the policy regarding tardiness? So they ask this and the AI is going to think. And this is the answer. The policy regarding tardiness at DE Fake Real Estate states that regular and punctual attendance is essential for all employees. So then just breaking down how everything works. So this right here is our company policy manual that we created. And again, this is all a fake company, but it has over 13 pages of information inside this manual. There are different policies that a user might want to ask. So typically somebody might ask like their manager or an HR representative these type of questions, and that's how they would get the answers. Or they might go into their company's intraweb and use a search bar and ask the questions there. But from there, they might only get links to pages that might look similar to what you're seeing right now instead of actually just getting the direct answer. So this solves that problem. So this is the actual workflow itself. So what this workflow is doing, if you see this Google Drive node here on the left, what it's doing is it's grabbing the document that you guys just saw right here and putting it into our Supabase vector store. So a Supabase is a what we call a vector database piece of software. So a vector database, so breaking down even more, a database is essentially where people can store information, and a vector database is a type of database that is easily readable for AI agents. So the information is getting grabbed from the Google Drive and getting stored into our vector database. And what you see down here is that we have our OpenAI node, so sort of like the brain of ChatGPT is breaking down the information that's coming in from our document and feeding it into this vector database so that it's readable to the AI agent. So then over here on the right side, we have what we call a webhook. So a webhook is something that is connecting, it's pretty much waiting for a signal. So from our actual website. So whenever somebody puts in a question, it's hitting this webhook, which is going to then let our AI agent know, which is right over here, that a question has come in, is going to give that AI agent the question. So the question is then going to come to our AI agent. It's going to be interpreted by, again, if you see our OpenAI chat model, it's going to be interpreted by that. And then what's going to happen is the AI agent is going to reach into our vector database, which is coming from over on this left side. Is going to have that documentation stored into that database. It's going to reach in there and it's going to grab all the information that it feels like is needed to answer that question. And then after it grabs the information, it's going to send it back to our webhook to give us the response. So what you see here, let's ask another question. What is the remote work policy? Um, so while it's thinking, I can just go ahead and show you. Right now, this webhook is getting hit. That question is going to the AI agent, and then after it reaches in the vector database to grab the answer, it's going to get sent right back to the webhook, and it should be up on our website right now. The remote work policy for DE Fake Real Estate allows employees flexibility to work from home or other approved locations while maintaining high productivity standards. So this is something that a lot of bigger companies are starting to use on their intraweb. So like if you work in the corporate world, you know what an intraweb is. Just a internal website that everybody in the company has access to. But they're implementing these RAG agents to be able to answer questions that people would normally have to go to an HR representative to get answered. But now instead, they're just having AI be able to have access to their company's internal policy documents so that it can answer their questions on its own. So that's it for today. If you're part of my Skool community, then we can go in and break this down even further, go more in depth into how this works and how to set it up. But thank you guys for your time and have a great day.